Don't give up on yourself. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how many people walk away, just don't give up on yourself. We're going to open up to Proverbs chapter 24, starting in verse 16. And it says, "For a just man falleth 7 times and rises up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief." So, no matter how many times you fall, you can get back up. It doesn't matter. Like, if you've fallen, which we've all have, and we all have gotten back up, and it's going to keep on happening. Just don't give up on yourself. Don't end it. Don't walk away from the Lord. Don't walk away from yourself. Let's go to Micah 7:8. And it says, "Rejoice not against me, O mine enemy. When I fall, I shall arise. When I sit in darkness, the Lord shall be a light unto me." And that's exactly what it should be, man. Like, there's seasons in our lives. There's times when you're down, and then you're going to get right back up. You know what I'm saying? So when the enemy rejoices over you falling, just be like, all right, dude, I'm going to get back up. Like, when you fall into that season when you're depressed and, you're like, oh, what's the point of anything? I can't take it anymore. Know that you're going to get back up. The enemy might rejoice. Whatever enemy you have, we all have Satan as an enemy, but if you have any other enemies, they might rejoice, but you're going to get back up. You might be surrounded in darkness, but the Lord is going to bring light about you. So don't give up. Don't look at it and be like, oh, this is the end. Because how many times have you been through some hard troubles and you've gotten pulled out of it? And you look back at them times like, oh, yeah, I was chilling. It wasn't even that bad. Next, we're going to start in Psalm 37, and we're going to start in verse 23. "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand." Hey, that's good news, man. Can we all agree on that? Yeah, you might have fell, but you weren't utterly cast down. Like, if you're here listening to this message right now, you have not been utterly cast down. You still have a chance to get up. No matter how down you are, you have a chance to get up. And whatever you're going through, I'm not going to sit there and sugarcoat it. Whatever you're going through is bad. We live in a world of vanity and evil. So whatever you're going through and however you feel is completely valid. I'm just trying to encourage you not to give up and not to just be like, all right, this is it. I'm done. I'm over with. Because, like suicide and all that, man, that's a permanent solution to a temporary problem, man. And, just don't give up. And again, it's not even just about just ending it. It's about just giving up, mentally. When you clock out of life, when you're walking on autopilot, like, you don't have to give up like that. Or you say, I'll never be right. I'll never be good in the sight of the Lord. I'll never do this. I'll never be able to do that. Don't give up, man. All right, let's go to Galatians 6:9. And it says, "And let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not." So keep on going, man. Keep on going. Don't give up. Don't faint. Don't be like, oh, man, this is it. I don't feel like doing this anymore. I don't feel like, I don't feel like fighting anymore. I don't feel like reading my Bible anymore. I don't feel like listening to hymns anymore. Like, look, you're going to have seasons where it's like, yeah, you're not reading the Bible as much as you should be, or you're not singing hymns as much as you should be, or you're not living the way you should be. But you got to get back up, man. You got to get back up. I have those seasons. I have them too. It's like, it's like a season. Yeah, it comes and it goes. Just like fall, winter, spring. It comes and goes. So again, that's something that really helped me is to expect it. You know what I'm saying? To expect the downfall. Like, bro, what comes after summer, winter? It's like, what comes after a good day, a bad day eventually. You know what I mean? So when you just expect it and be like, okay, yeah, I'm going through a good time right now. A bad time could be coming. Okay. And then once you're in that bad time, you could be like, okay, a good time's coming. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just that knowing that, this bad season that I'm in is not going to last forever. Now, there's things that, last forever. If you're dealing with a death or anything like that, yeah, it lasts forever. But, the pain and the seasons of the pain, they come and go. You know what I mean? Like, if you lost somebody that you loved, you know how that pain is. If it's been, some time over a year, you know what I mean? Like, you'll have your days where you break down and cry, and you'll have your days where you're like happy and comfortable and just maybe not comfortable, but you accept it. You know what I mean? All right, let's go to Philippians 1, starting in verse 6. It says, being confident of this very thing, that he which hath begun a good work in you will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. So, man, hey, this is just the start. You will be sanctified, whatever you're going through. If you're saved, you will be sanctified. You will be, have that good work finished. Christ isn't done with you. It's not over. If whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're going through, loss, you're going through sin, you're going through whatever. Christ will finish the good work, man. So get up and keep on going, man. Because you know what, man? When you die, hey, that's the beginning of life, man. We die, and we're gonna be with Christ though, and then this is gonna be like, oh yeah, everything's gonna make sense. So I just wanted to come on here and just give an encouragement to not give up, and to just be joyful during those times when you are joyful, and when it's time to be sad, be sad. Don't escape. Don't try to escape the seasons. Don't try to escape you falling down, because it's going to happen. A just man falleth 7 times. If you're a just man, you're going to fall 7 times. You are going to. But it's, how do you get back up? Maybe if you, learn the patterns of the seasons in your life, maybe you could get back up faster. But I just want to end it with the gospel, man. Jesus Christ came and died, and he was buried, and he rose again the 3rd day. He lived a perfect life. He was God manifest in the flesh, man. He was the image of the invisible God, and he came and he died for you and me to take away our sins. And if we believe on that, then thou shalt be saved. And it's so simple. It's so easy. The gospel is so simple. It's not about works. It's not about what you do. It's about what he has done. God bless you and take care.